Yeah, hello. Trying to fix some technical issues. If you are, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section, please, or in the live chat. Live chat, comment section, the same. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are joining me from. So first and first, I want to make sure that I'm not just speaking to myself. Yeah, that you can hear me. Put in the chat if you can hear me. Oh boy, waiting. Okay. Mm. Okay, I can see Sujit. Long time, Sujit. Sujit says, "Hi, Raba. I'm fine, Sujit. It's been a long time. When are you getting in contact with me?" And I believe the yes is in response to if you can hear me. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we can hear. We can hear. All right. And then Kumba says yes. I think let me take this. Yeah, because the live stream is is covering it. All right. Joshua says, "Can hear you and see you." That's good. I wish I can see you, Joshua. Okay. Today, before I look at the market analysis, I would like to do a simple teaching on the opening price, if you don't mind. All right. And don't forget, let me know the three pairs or instrument you want me to go through. All right. The reason for this is to make us be interactive. Okay. Interact with one another. So let me know the currency pair you'll be looking at. And also to let you know, I'll be scouting for trade setups to take on my Hola Prime account. Okay. Now I'm not going to stand here and then tell you why I'm choosing Hola Prime, because I've already done that in my previous video. The link is in the description of this video. And also I'll quickly put it in the live chat for you to watch later. All right. Why Hola Prime? 1 minute. We are going to start shortly. Okay, yeah. Suji says Euro USD. Alex says, "How are you, Mr. Raba? You are welcome." I'm fine. I'm fine. Keep the message coming in. Today will be interesting. All right. I'll do a little bit of teaching, and then we are going to look at the currency pairs. Sujit, I did two more, Euro USD and two more. All right. And then we are going to look at this Hola Prime account here. So we are going to look at how we can execute trades there. If I don't see trade real time, I will use what is called a limit order. All right. Just in case you don't know how to place a limit order, I'm going to show you here. Okay. So first thing first, yeah. How I trade is that I trade using the opening price. I use the opening price as the basics for all my analysis. All right. And I work with three major ones. We have the reversal opening price. We have the continuation. And we have the Quasimodo. Okay, Quasimodo, QM, which stands for Quasimodo. I'm just going to explain it on the chart. I'm not going to go more into it. The rest will be our analysis, and as I'm analyzing, I will show you the different opening price. So like this red candle and this blue candle here, if I'm to draw a line, this is my reversal opening price. I also have it on top here. All right. So the one on top here is a resistance, or you can call it a supply area. Why I'm using the opening price is because it's a single price. With a single price, I can easily make a trading decision around it, being a single price. If price close above that single price, I'll make my decision around it, and if it rejects, I also make a decision around it. All right. So in the meantime, just hold on. Let me take care of something. Okay, so this is the resistance, this is the support. Simple as that. And to validate how strong a level is, I want to see a rejection. All right. So how was I able to identify that the monthly on this time frame on UK 100 is bullish? Is because if you look at the monthly all the way down here, we rejected from this opening price with this strong push. So going forward, we have to be looking for bullish price action. Okay. And in this case, we rejected from the continuation opening price. Continuation opening price. Okay. Yeah, this is it. In this case, it's support. And we also have areas of resistance just in case. For continuation opening price, we simply have a red candle following each other. So this here is a resistance. Yeah. Price rejected a little, close above it, and then see the rejection here. So from there, I can formulate if I'm to be bullish or bearish, depending on what the market condition is telling me. And I have some certain rules that I use to determine which direction to go. All right. So then the Quasimodo is simply more like a QM. All right. For example, this level here is a Quasimodo. You know, QM pattern like this. We have, and then break. So QM pattern is this. All right. So we have both for support and for resistance. All right. So we are going to take a look at the chart and how I use it to look for trade setups and possibly entry. Most of my entries are based on the opening price itself, but in this case, in a lower time frame. So the first suggestion is from Sujit that says Euro USD. Then I can see Oguntoye says GU, which is pounds USD. All right. UD says I Raba. Let me quickly go to the chat and then see what people are saying. So Oguntoye says, Raba, good afternoon. I'm happy to be here. Yeah. I'm happy you are here too. Then Oguntoye says, GU, please. Then UD says, hi, Raba. UD, long time. How are you? So let's go back. So we're going to go to Euro USD. So this is Euro USD. Pay particular attention to this line. All right. Today, I'm not just going to show you analysis. You need to observe what is happening. All right. Because with that, you will be able to understand what I mean. And by the time you watch me closely, you'll be able to analyze the way I do. All right. Though even if it might take time, but you can also join my VIP members. Now look at this is the continuation opening price. Okay. We have a bearish candle. Then we have a continuation of that bearish move. So the opening price there is my area of resistance. Now remember, in the previous analysis, I made mention of this area. All right. You can go and check what is happening there. Price is rejecting from there. As long as price is rejecting from there, it is safe to start looking for bearish moves on this higher time frame here. All right. So if you look at it, let me zoom it even further. We came in the month of July. This is July. Rejected, went all the way down, came back up, rejected. So what is this telling us? It's telling us that the market do not want to push higher. All right. So from the way I stand, I won't be surprised if price is heading to this point to see if we can resume the bullish move. Price may need a new support to continue bullish move, if any. But for now, we are bearish. Okay. So we go to the weekly. We go to the weekly. And today is Friday, by the way. So you can see we came up here and we rejected. Very strong area of resistance. So all I need to do is to wait, start hunting for my setup. Like last week, or was it this week, I showed you areas where you can enter the market on Euro USD. All right. And those areas we missed, I told you we've missed it because market has already touched it. If we look at this level here, this was the area where we could have started planning trades. Okay. So for me, I have two levels to start looking for entry. First is this. This is support. Now resistance. If price come in, we want to sell. Okay. And the next one is this opening price here. That is all. Now, this kind of trades is what it means is you are chasing after the market. All right. You are chasing after the market. The best area was to have entered somewhere here. Okay. Whatever entry technique, you can combine it with the opening price. At least since you are not part of my VIP, you can use any strategy to see if you can capitalize on this. All right. So Euro USD Sujit and the others who are interested, we are bearish. We are looking at this level and this level. Okay. If you want to scalp, let's look at So for me, on the 4-hour, I'll be looking at this area here. Okay. This area, safe area for me to pull the trigger. Okay. Safe area for me to pull the trigger. Now, for GU, according to Oguntoye, GU on the monthly. By the way, I'm monitoring US. Which pair is this? Sorry. I have to. Okay, GU. So pay attention to the opening price. You see how price is rejecting from this level. If you want to take a high risk trade, you can simply pull the trigger here. All right. Believing that that level will hold. That is if you already ascertain the direction of the market. All right. So as you can see, reverse continuation of opening price here. We rejected here once. We came back. We still can close above it. So we can close above it. Market shifted, and we are bearish. So currently, I'm looking at this area here to be our target. Okay. So you have this movement to see if you can look for any form of selling opportunities. Okay. But never mind, if you close below this level and this month closes like this, a touch here can also be an area to start selling. Okay. Simple. Look at the opening price that way, as area of a single price for support and resistance, or demand and supply. I'm going to make more videos on YouTube so that you tend to understand what this is. All right. So that you can apply it with other form of entries to help improve your win rate. All right. So this is simply what I'm looking at. Then if you go to your weekly, if you notice, price came all the way up here, rejected. And I think I marked this area as a sell trade, and price came, I'm not sure again. But for me to mark this, I was simply looking at areas where we can take an entry here. All right. But notwithstanding, for GU, we had area of support. All right. As a beginner, it doesn't make sense to start looking for buy just like that. I'm not saying the price will reject here, but always have a principle. When price is at area of support, why are you taking that risk to buy? Because the market has not changed. So still focus on the sell. All right, still focus on the sell trade. So for this, I would recommend this Friday should close first. If it closes below, then we will be heading down. All right, this is what I can say on GU. We are bearish. The price has really left without us. Okay. Going to the next request there. UD says Euro CHF, silver, and AU. I don't have CHF pair on my watch list, but I'm going to search it. I wrote a bullish to bearish trade. First bullish and then bearish. If I capitalize on all this analysis, maybe I would have made so much money. But there's a limit you can expose your account to, especially on a prop firm account. All right. Don't be greedy. Just select few and then see how much you can make from it. Okay. So on the monthly, we are bearish on this pair. In this case, we are pushing from the Quasimodo, and then the recent area is here. All right. So next, our target, who can put in the chat? Where do you think our target is? I'll be looking at this area here. Okay. This reversal opening price as a target. So you can see how strong this level is. Okay. Now, from my experience, Friday isn't a good time to always look for trades. Because most of the manipulation happens on Friday. And you know why? That is the period, the week of the candle will be formed, and there are a lot of manipulations there. Most banks want to close that account for the week. Okay, this week you are seeing for the closing price. Most times it happens on a Friday. Okay, so you see most of the manipulation before the market closes. So I would recommend not to be eager to always take trades on a Friday, except there's really need to do that. Like for this example here, we are already at support. We're already at support. So support can just simply reject and then create a wick. We close either above or below. So you don't want to be caught in between that. All right. So the best thing is you just sit on your hands and let the week tell you what to do next week. But from what I'm saying, we will be bullish next week. All right. So if you go to your daily, yes, you can take a trade from here. From here till you get to this level, 1 and 2. All right, you can take a trade there. Which price already moved, touch this, and it's coming back. So I don't know if you caught that trade, UD. I don't know if you caught that trade. These are lovely trades. All right. But the way prices don't chase after the market. All right. So we're going to go to silver next. Let me use XAGUSD. Silver. Okay. Silver and gold, I have none. But what I have, I give unto you. They are all moving the same. All right. Silver and gold. Can see the movement. I will analyze gold, so don't go anywhere. Probably we might see a form of entry there. So no, you don't need a rocket science or a soothsayer to tell you this market is bullish. All right. But what I want to show you is where it started from. You can see from here, reverse opening price, this and this. Okay, price went all the way down and then push up. From there, it's goodbye. Okay, so our duty is to look for bullish move. Focus on the bullish, especially if you are a beginner. Focus on the bullish move, and don't try to predict the reversal. All right, don't try to catch the top. Okay, always focus more on the continuation of the overall direction. So this also can say how strong bullish it is. If you go to your daily, it is only on the daily you can see areas to start looking for buy. So for me, I'll mark this. I'll be very patient, okay? Because one thing successful traders have in common is to be patient. Don't use your emotions. Don't say, oh, I've already missed, let me just take trade at random. No. When the market closes today, these are areas you want to see price trade to. If not, don't engage. All right, unless you have every other strategy, which I will totally understand. Or you can try that on the 4 hour, opening prices on the 4 hour. Okay. So silver is also bullish, but we don't have a clear setup right now. We don't have a clear setup. Then the last one so far is AU, Australian dollar, USD. Monday, you can see the area I marked out, price respected those areas, and then start trading down. So don't take this analysis for granted. I may not be watching this trade because I have my preference. I have other areas I'm looking at. Okay. So as you can see, price rejected from here. And then this is our first area of target before we look at this level. So going to the weekly, I will attempt to buy here first. I will attempt to buy it. Now, for those of you that say, oh, Euro, USD, and AUD are correlated, yes, but sometimes one move before the other. So there's an opportunity for a buy here. Okay. If you want to know why I'm looking for buy, that is VIP info. Okay. But you can private chat me or send me an email to hope@Raba Fx. Then I will see what I can do. Okay, so this area we look for, and now in this case, this is an intraday trade. If you are taking a buy, simply take your profit at resistance level on the daily. So AUD weekly is bullish. No, monthly is bullish. Let me see. Let me go back. The weekly is bearish. Monthly is bullish. Let's see. Okay, I understand now. Now this area here, you want to start selling. Okay, once it trades up in here, you sell. Okay, probably market wants to use this level to push up. Before going down. All right. Okay, UD says I'm just including to see for next week. Sure, yeah, I understand. It's for next week trades most times. So don't forget to check the pinned message, which is a video to show why I use Hola Prime, because as you all know, I don't trade prop account, but this is a different prop account. All right, and I try my best to promote them. Yeah, let the world go round, because we need sanity in the trading industry, and Hola Prime so far are doing just that, because regulation is what we need. So if a company goes all out to start the process of regulation, then it's good. Is what I'm looking for. And remember, payout, fast payout within 1 hour and all. Okay. There are a lot of things. You can simply use the link in the pinned comment and then watch that video about Hola Prime. Very important. And once you join, just give me a message on my Telegram. All right. Message me on Telegram to let me know, so that you have a smooth experience. All right. So I can also add you to a group where we can, brainstorm together and all. So I'm going to go to Hola Prime now. So this is their platform. Yeah. I've been bullish on this pair until now. I'm trying to relax and see what today we hold. But I'm looking at entering at this level. Yeah. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Yeah. For an intraday short, because the market is bearish so far. So an intraday short will be a good thing to look at here. All right, and we are already in the New York session, and the movement is not that strong. So I'll simply observe this and then see what to do. Okay. Oh, sorry. You can't see that's one thing about, I moved to the chat to the Hola Prime MT5, but I didn't switch the scene on my OBS studio. Okay, so sometimes I know message will come in that, I can't hear what you're saying. I can't see the chat. So UD says, yeah, though I am in silver buy and I just took my profit. Yeah, it's good to take your profit. It's good to take your profit. Let me change this to, it's good to take your profit, okay? These days I'm focusing on trading more of indices. All right. I want to include it as part of my watch list, what I'm looking at, because they actually respect the opening price as well. So that's why I see me having them on my watch list. All right. So let's quickly go and check gold, and let me see if I can place a form of limit order. Look at gold. Continuation opening price broken. So if I'm to look for bearish trade, I have to be careful. But I won't be looking for bearish trade. I'll be looking for bullish trades. All right. So this is where I'll be looking for my entry. Yeah. I don't want price to come trading here. Then I'll pull my trigger. So that price is at what level? 3973.11. So let me go place a buy limit order. 3973. Let's go back. 3973.13. Okay. New order. Okay. If you want to place limit order, by the way, you don't click here, buy or sell. These are instant market order. So for a limit order, you click new. All right, new order. I want a buy limit order, right? So you come here. This is market execution, meaning immediately whatever the price is right now. But that's not what I want. I want pending orders. All right. Now, what kind of pending order? Okay. I want a buy limit order. There are different type of order: buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, and then buy stop limit, sell stop limit. All right. So I want a buy limit order. The volume, I want it at 0.2. Then if this is correct, if it goes in my way, I will add more to it. Okay. Price is at 3973.13. Okay. So I'm going to place it. I want it at this level here. Exactly. So the buy limit is in. Stop loss. Most times, okay. I will just simply put a fair distance for the price market to move. All right. Give it room to breathe. Normally, I like using 30 pips on my gold, but in this case, I will simply pick a random level, which is 39, 396, 3936.79, 3936. So I'm going to come here, stop loss 3936. .73. Okay, update. No, what am I doing? That is not right. Sorry about that. So the first, sorry about that. The first level, 3970.40. Let me do that again. $3970.40. No, no, market order, pending order. 3973. 3970 dot. Let me say .95. Okay. So the stop loss, I'll put it at 39 394973. 394973. Okay, 394973. 3949.73. Okay. Okay, better. Okay. So that is that. That's how to place a limit order on Hola Prime FT5 account. Okay. Now the reason is, now if I lose this trade, I'm losing close to $700. Okay. I want to enter the trade at this opening price. As you can see, at this opening price here, reverse opening price on this particular broker feed. So that is why I'm placing the limit order. Normally, there are other ways, but I want to show you how to do it. If you decide to enter at this opening price or at this one, whichever way, because if you decide to wait, sometimes market comes in when you are not around, and I've missed so many trades because of that. So sometimes you use a limit order. Okay. Let's take a look at the chart. Okay, coming back to the chart here. Team. Team says the rebranded Raba. Your face show. I suspect you show. Yeah, I suspect your shoe is shining. That probably that what you want to write. You wrote show. Yeah, my face show, my shoe shine. All right. He said, I hope you like the rebranding. Let me know. Team, let me know. There were more of the videos on. I'll be showing my face. All right. I'll be doing more videos, recorded videos for you to learn. Okay. So yes, my face show, my shoe shine. So we've placed a buy limit order on Hola Prime. And also, let me give you a piece of advice. When you are trading, you don't need pressure when you are trading, okay? And remember, you are not competing with anyone. Okay? You are not competing with anyone. You are on your own journey. Because Raba is moving this fast, doesn't mean you have to move that fast. We all have different risk tolerance. Okay? There's a limit I can risk. That limit I can risk, you may not be able to risk it. In fact, you may be more aggressive than I am. But the thing is that as a beginner, try to have more hours trading first. Don't look at the money yet. Look at the number of hours trading and then see what your result is. Okay, what I mean is there's a particular saying that it's 10,000 hours. You want to put in 10,000 hours first in trading. Risk low. See your result over that 10,000 hours. Then from there, you can decide, okay, based on this result, can I increase my risk Or should I even reduce further? Maybe the risk was too high and that's why the result is like this. Okay. Or if you feel you have decent win rate and the rest, you can increase your risk to compensate the effort you've put in. Don't just go in and then start trading one standard lot on gold, two standard lot of gold, or 10. No. Don't do that. Okay? So I will not advise you to do that. Take it easy. All right. I know the forex world is about fast life, lifestyle, and all that. It's good to have them. Okay? But when you use that as a yardstick, you are going to suffer. Take it easy. Focus on the process. Okay? Don't rush. Focus on the process, because I have some of my students, they are very good now. One of them is UD. The way she analyzes the same thing with me. And yesterday, one of my students also told me he passed an account. All right? Because these are people that took their time. At first, he was rushing. He got burnt. I have to tell him, sit, look here, do this, do that. And yesterday, he sent me a Telegram message and like thanking me. All right? That is it. So in the chat here, Yudi says it's good to show your face. It will bring more traffic, I believe. Oh, that's a good prayer. Thank you. Let's bring more people, okay? Because I feel people get bored staring at blank chat, and I'm camera shy. But I said no. Let me come up. Let me show my face. Enough of the camera shyness. All right. This is serious issue. All right. So, and to be honest, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can do one more analysis before I call it a day. Maybe as time goes on, once I get more numbers, I can do 2 hours, 3 hours. We are going to stay till the limit of that trigger. 4 hours, 5 hours live streaming. That will be the goal, okay? By then I will have so much people in the house so that at no point will the stream will be lacking views. All right? So let's look at NAS. So NAS 100, you don't need a soothsayer for this. It's bullish because you are not even taking any form of opening price to the downside. So we are bullish. On the weekly, also bullish. So I'm simply looking at areas where I can comfortably buy. So for me to have a rest of whenever I buy, I'm relaxed, is when I buy at this low. So this particular one, I won't place a limit order. I will monitor it on my Hola Prime account. And then I will take the entry. So in this case, I'm going to place a limit, an alert here on trading view. Okay. I wish MT5 have an alert system. I would have loved it. I don't know if it's there. If it's there, let me know. Okay. If it's there, let me know. Okay. So that is that. If you have any question, kindly put it in the chat. Questions concerning Hola Prime and trading, because this particular live stream is me showing my Hola Prime account trade. maybe subsequent live stream, I will just show you my personal account as well. And feel free to ask questions. I think I'm done with the analysis because there's no much request in the chat. Okay. So I've been able to analyze what I need to analyze. Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I so much appreciate your time. I won't take it for granted. Okay. And if there's any way you feel I can improve this live stream to make it more interactive, let me know. You can put it in the chat now or afterwards as a comment. Let me know. Any suggestion, okay? I'm open to it. All right. So on that note, I'm going to take my leave. We are going to meet maybe during the weekly analysis on the weekend, and then subsequently next week.